Hello, transport nerds and fellow planners. Welcome back to Talking Planning, and tonight I wanted to have just a little bit of fun. It's a Sunday arvo, so I've done what every good person does. Started an unscripted video, and it's time to crack open a beer. So, given that April Fool's Day was pretty recently, I want to have a look at some of the best April Fool's memes. And let's go and have a chat about them now. So the first one that caught my attention was this, the fake fan-made high-capacity city bus project from Melbourne. So this was fan-made rather than being actually generated by Public Transport Victoria. Spoiler alert, Queensland and New South Wales actually have media teams that like to have fun, so they've done that themselves. This one is the HCCB, and they've basically doctored a typical Melbourne Gemelang-bodied bendy bus, which you will see around the network a little bit. I remember catching one in 2019, and they've tried to make a 26-metre long bi-articulated bendy bus. Kind of a fake version of what Brisbane Metro is actually going to be getting. There's a few good reasons why I knew this was fake pretty much straight away. First of all, I do a bit of freight planning and as part of my work, and quite frankly, Victoria is not that interested in super big vehicles compared to other states. So it would be very surprising that Victoria would be the first to be doing double bendy buses on suburban streets. It didn't take long for me to realise it was fake. A, because they've changed all the logos to say April Fools or Freya's Rail Films Victoria, who I must thank for this creation. And then they've used the Victorian wedge, whatever logo it is, to put April Fools instead of PTV. Anyway, not a bad effort. It's quite a funny one. Didn't necessarily fool me, so let's move on to the next one. The next one comes from Queensland Rail, and it's keeping up with the commuter. And it's a sort of idea of a fake Netflix drama. Now, to be fair, Queensland Rail actually had me fooled for a second on this because, first of all, I caught trains in Brisbane for a little while, not daily, but occasionally, and you would see the exact characters that they've got. The Friday night special, the Are You Laughing at Me? I wasn't looking at you, brah kid, who's an Eshe. Nice Esky, and your coworker did what? You'd see all of these sorts of characters at different times of the day. So, I know it was fake, but it had me fooled for a very short period of time. Not to be outdone, Transport for New South Wales has one for Bluetooth carriages. Forgot your headphones? We've got you covered. Bluetooth carriages. You can now play your own music through the whole carriage on selected Sydney train services. Just turn on your Bluetooth, connect to the system, and the whole carriage can enjoy your definitely not annoying, pretentious or music selection. A, I knew it was fake straight away because the organisation is much more conservative than that. And B, it's a service that's already offered by passengers on the Penrith lines or whatever anyway. I have not seen any shortage of people playing loud music on trains. Now, the next couple I've included are not because they are particularly transport-based. Another one was an aviation one, and we've got Emirates Eats. So everyone knows Emirates, very big airline from the United Arab Emirates. They decide to have their go at Emirates Eats, which is kind of the take on Uber Eats and other food delivery services. You know, big business in urban areas. So whilst, it was fake from pretty much the outset, it was a good one. And the ad video is worth watching. It's a bit of a laugh. So they put plenty of effort into this one. Nice job, Emirates, but you're not fooling anyone. And number 5, not my last one, I've got one more to go, was from Secret New York City. And that is New York City to enforce walking speed minimum for tourists across sidewalks and crosswalks. Now, I have been to New York before, back in 2012. Gee, that was 10 years ago. I can't believe that now. Whilst I know this is fake, it's the sort of thing I would not be surprised to see people debating. I mean, God bless New York, but New Yorkers are always in a rush, it seems. And whilst I could laugh at this meme, I wouldn't be surprised if unironically someone had pitched this idea. Good effort. I'm very sure it was fake. However, it wouldn't have even surprised me that much if it wasn't. And this brings me on to the final one, which is more car related. And Tesla Cybertruck is dead. I mean, personally, I haven't talked enough about electric vehicles on this channel. I think it's a topic that's pretty important. But the Cybertruck is a meme at this point. It looks like this. It's stainless steel. It's kind of everything that embodies Mr. Musk. It's a bit silly. It's a bit daft. And it's awkwardly proportioned. Anyway, whilst Mr. Musk is not always on time for many of these things, I'm pretty sure that the Cybertruck has enough hype around it to make sure that it will keep going in whatever form it is. Even if it pretty much embodies the exact opposite of what electric vehicles kind of need to do for commuting. But anyway, it looks like this. We'll see what happens, and I appreciate you for joining me to have a look at some silly sort of transport and planning themed April Fool's jokes. If you've got any other ones that you think I should have checked out, let me know down below. And anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon.